Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from 11 group. Our member is Lailatul Fitriyana, Ima Nur Avivah, and Vika Brillian Haq. We want to present about our material in English for children. There is English teaching activities for children about working with a course. Okay, so in the first slide is about aspect of working with a class course book. So course book in Indonesia is such as buku panduan or buku pengetahuan like that. Okay, they have a aspect. Course book have a aspect. There is three aspect for. So I want to explain first in the first point that is choosing a book. So if the learners in the class, so they should choose the book. So what they want to learn and what they want to know, they should know about the book, and they can choose the book correlate by their type or what they want to learn. So it is in the first point. In the second point, that is about supplementing the book if necessary. So we can complete the book or we can supplementing the book to make it more complete, but this is if necessary. So if you are necessary, so you can complete your book. Okay, in the third point is planning your progress to the book. Nah, we can planning about the progress. So in the first, after we choose the, so when we want to learn about the book, the knowledge from the book or the knowledge from the course book, for the first we can plan first what they want to, what is the our goals, and we can plan our progress. So when we learn about the course book, we can progress and we can increase the knowledge like that. This is three aspects. Okay, and then the course book helps the teacher by providing. So the course book give the benefits from for the teacher and from the learner. So the course book help the teacher by providing. For the first is a clearly thought out program which is appropriately sequenced and structured. So what we want to teach, what they want to teach is very structured and then has been arranged in an ordinary and clear manner. So this is in Indonesia is berkesinambungan and direct. This will help students to learn the material that they want to learn. So the material is clearly. And the second point is a wider range of material. So the knowledge is really wider, or in Indonesia is luas like that, from the material. Okay, and then the security. The third point is security. Security is clarity and accuracy of the material is also more reliable. This is really reliable. So besides that, students are more focused. Any ideas later that will be issued by the teacher. So the teacher can get a material from the book and they can practice in their class with many innovation from this course book. The guideline is innovative and practical teaching ideas. And then the economic of preparation time. So if they choose the course book, they can give their economy, and then this is economy of practical time like that. Okay. Okay, for the next point is work that the learners can do on their own. So teacher can give the work or homework, such homework for the learners or students with this book course. The next point is a basic for homework if that is required. Course book, this is can give a basic of homework in they require like that. Okay, in the next point is a basic for discussion and comparison with other teacher. From the course book, from it, teacher can get a knowledge and get a material and the material from the course book. This is can basic of discussion. Next slide is the course book also helps offer the learners. So course book can give many impact or many benefits for learners and for teacher and etc. For the first is a sense of purpose, progressing and progress. So in the course book they have a goal and they have a purpose, or in the course book they have many purpose, and then this book hopes that the learners or student can progress after study with these books like that. And then the sense of security, the security, clarity or accuracy of the material is also more reliable. Besides that, students are more focused. And then the fourth point is scope of independence and autonomous learning. With this course book, teacher can give the material or homework for learners, and then learners can finish their homework by themselves. So this is more practice, and this is to melatih their independent for learners. They can do with themselves. Last point is a reference for checking and revising. With the course book, students can learn the material from trusted source and they can learn from a reference to check and revise.
Choosing a book for world-class use is always something of a leap in the dark, and the main leap in the dark, this is a big challenge for the teacher to choosing a course book to make this course book in learning in the class. And it may well be that you will not have a really good picture of its suitability until you have been working to it for some time. And to identifying the book, um, you may also take some time to identifying the books. And however, identifying the potential strength of course book generally as above can give you a starting point for looking at the strength or weakness in the specific book. To choosing a book. The next slide. Okay, the next slide on this, you can see this is I make, for example, a list question about a book we are considering and completing be blocking in score from 1 until 5. The first question this is I make. The question is three books, three book priorities match which your priorities and what the book you make real use language use. In here I give the 4 score before because this is I think this book is relate to this question and relate this book is make real language use. So I give this 4 point. If your course book is not related, you can give and you can blocking and score 1 until 2 or 3. The next slide. Okay, the point about making a blocking in the chart like this is that it allowed you to see where the strength and weakness of any one course book live for more clearly than we can do by just answering the question in our head. So, the purpose you make question and table and scoring the book. This is you can see strike and the weakness this book, and so you can um, know this book is okay or not to you use in the learning in class. And the print page is a very difficult medium for setting up genuine interactive work, and the print page this is a very difficult medium. So to choosing a book to you use in the learning, in the teaching. This is not easy, and you must to identifying the book. And the majority of books in schools still have not found a way around problem. On the other hand, the books can provide the material, but it's usually the teacher who can best organize the event which turn that material into a real language exchange. So in the real situation, the teacher is the best organizing the event with the turn that material and real language exchange. So in this real situation, the teacher can modifying the make course book, and the teacher is the real situation can use the course book or not. This is the teacher can adapt adaptation in the situation. This is increasing the real interaction and communicating over be a course book. If you ask yourself the kind of question and complete a chart like the one above, you are unlikely to make a bad choice of a course book. And however, after you make the question, the chart table, and after you scoring this book, you can after you see weakness and strength this book, next step is you would be even better if you could discuss the matter with another teacher or a group of teachers. So to increasingly the real interaction and communicating over the course book, after you identifying, you can see weakness and strength that book. You better you discuss with your teacher, with your friend teacher or your group teacher, this is okay or not okay gitu. And this are particularly true when it comes to setting up real languages, and use the teacher can to change or the modifying is the learning make this choice book. And this is the teacher see the situation. As we have seen, this is something the teacher can usually do better than the book. And in the real situation, and usually the teacher is better than book, that course book, that because the teacher can adaptation with the real situation. Okay, the course book would have a real problem here. The teacher, on the other hand, is in position to set up real communication much more easy the average course book can. So the teacher, yes, modifying way to the easy communication in the real situation. Okay, the teacher can change the delivery, so it is easy to communication and easy to understand the learning. Okay, next.
Hello, my name is Vika, and this time I will continue the previous presentation of Ima. And this time I will presenting about the exercise of the real interaction and communication offered by the course book. The first exercise is about making a question of picture. The problem is, firstly, the children or the student only have one chance to giving a one question of each picture. And secondly, the element of true interaction is like, most importantly of all, the language is just respond to the picture, and is not the genuine of act of communication. However, it is actually possible to the teacher to use the same exercise of the book by giving it a little communicative twist. For the example, just like this, your student choose the picture of the carrots, and then your student asks you a question, do you like carrots? And then you giving a little communicative twist by responding like, yes, I do. Yes, it's my favorite. Just like that. And then by you responding or giving a little communication twist, you will make an interaction communication. Okay, the next is about the exercise of quizzing activities. If you have to just read the practical activities one, you will know that it would be easy to use this same picture to practice question formation as a real language used by turning the example of into the quiz activities. For example, quiz which I thinking of. So you make your student to choose the picture without telling you what the picture, and then you as the teacher will quiz the picture and tell this class what to do. Just like this, your student choose the picture of carrot, that means your student like carrot, but you don't know the picture is the carrot, so you keep quiz the picture by giving the question, do you like banana? No. Do you like grape? No, I don't. Do you like cheese? No, I don't. Do you like carrot? Yes, I do. Just like that. Your progress through the book. They tend not to move until the children or student have fully mastered a section, or they will move quickly because the children or student seems bored with a section. In fact, you could just as well will be creating difficulties for a children or student if they have to continue to continue their programs in next year with someone else. This problem is you need to allocate the time of section. As is just like this. The rough allocation of 3 terms year for the book of 20 units. So 20 units is unit 1 until unit 20 is one unit is term 1, term 2 and term 3. Term 1 have unit 1 until 7. Term 2 have unit 8 until 16, and term 3 have unit 17 until 20. But next, do some allocation for each half of the term. So it's just like this. Term 1 is unit 1 until 2, and then continue to unit 3 until 7. And the second term start from unit 8 until 12, and then continue to unit 13 until 16. And then in the third term start from 17 unit 17 until 16, and then continue to unit 20. Now you will be fairly clearly that you have to finish book of the book efficiently, and you have to more approximately, and you will have to do approximately by X unit in Y unit. I think that's all. Thank you for the attention. At the last, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay guys, that is about our material about working with a course book. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And if you have any question, you can write it down in the YouTube column chat. Like that. Okay, we are from 11 group. Say thank you for your joining and participation. So see you next time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.